Okay, I welcome everybody. Welcome to my class. Rabia, welcome. Valentina, welcome. Akil, welcome. Noman, everybody. Christina, everybody, welcome. Saad, hello Saad. How are you? Write something. Hello Saad. Saad, write something. How are you? Write something. We'll be starting our class in just short while. I've got some technical problems. I'm just working on them. They will be right. Hello, can you hear me? Amit Singh. Amit Singh, welcome. Priya, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Priya, can you hear me? Okay, let's start the class right now. Well, today's topic is spoken English and IELTS. Well, as you can see on the screen, objectives, our lesson objectives today are spoken English. We'll be studying basic concepts, and after that we'll be studying the components of spoken English. It means the things that make up spoken English, and after that we'll be introducing IELTS, and further we'll be studying the components of IELTS, and after that you will have question and answer session. So these will be the objectives, and this is how we're going to start. Santosh, welcome. Well, so as you can see, my website neoenglish.co.nr, you can click on that and you can find further information about IELTS, about language, about English, and about literature, and even about linguistics and so many other things. Well, first of all, we have to study the importance of English. Certainly, everybody knows the importance of English. Well, English is the international language. It is spoken all over the world. As for example, in our society, we cannot live without breathing. I think in our professional world, we cannot live without speaking English. So I'm writing down the website www.neoenglish.co.nr. Here it is. Well, so English in this way we know is very, very important. Without English, we cannot develop ourselves professionally, and sometimes even socially we cannot develop ourselves. So English in this way is very important. Right now, in this information age, since the world has become a global village, we need English so that we can not only communicate in our country, we can not only communicate to the individuals, we can also communicate to the world. We can talk to the world if we can speak English very well. So this is the importance of English. And anybody should learn another language. Suppose most of the people, Santosh, Vinay, Priya, they might be speaking Hindi, for example. So Vinay, do you speak Hindi? Write something. Vinay, do you speak Hindi? Or Priya, do you speak Hindi? Okay, that's right. So I can speak Hindi too. Okay, so if we know another language, we can easily communicate to other people. We can express our feelings, we can express our emotions and our needs to them. Now the next point is what is spoken English? Well, that's a very important question, because this is something we are here for today. What is spoken English? Prasan, audio breaking? Well, can't you hear me all right, Prasan? Okay, let's start. So, what is spoken English? Well, spoken English is basically the opposite of written English. Now suppose throughout our career, an academic career, we've been studying grammar, we've been studying vocabulary, we've been studying tenses, and we've been studying parts of speech, maybe reported speech. We've been writing much, we've been studying grammar much, but we haven't been studying spoken English. So spoken English is basically the English language that is spoken in society, which is spoken with different characteristics, maybe with accent. It's spoken with everyday characteristics. So that particular kind of everyday idioms, the particular kind of the styles that English people use, so using all those qualities and features when we speak a language, so that language becomes spoken English, and it's quite opposite the written English. So spoken English is always different from written English. Now we have to see, we have been studying grammar. We've been studying grammar throughout our career. Whenever we were in metric, we were in FA, we were in BA, or even when we have done a master's in English, what we are focusing is not spoken English, we are focusing on written English. Sometimes we are focusing on grammar, we are focusing on the art of writing more rather than art of speaking. Well, we come into the role of grammar in spoken English. Well, when we speak English, when we talk about spoken English, we have to keep one thing in our mind, that grammar is obviously very important. We know we have been studying grammar throughout our life, but grammar is not very important when we are talking about spoken English. In fact, spoken English doesn't start with grammar. Spoken English starts not with grammar, it actually starts with speaking. Actually, it starts with moving your mouth, it starts with listening, it starts, for example, manipulating your physiology. So it starts not with grammar, actually it starts with action in the physiology, and it starts with action in the lips and in the mind. It has nothing to do with grammar usually, but grammar certainly is important. So since we know, before we understand the role of grammar in spoken English, we must understand the difference between spoken and written English. Well, what is the main difference is that in written English we focus much on grammar. I mean, in general terms we can say, if we don't know grammar, we cannot write English. But if we don't know grammar, we can't speak English. So this is maybe the main difference. Now another point is that without learning grammar you can speak English, but without learning grammar you cannot write. So in this way we understand that writing requires grammar, but spoken English usually doesn't require